All right, what's going on, everybody? Dr. Chip here at Natural Health Quincy. We're going to continue our health shops here. Prepare for winter is the theme for November, and we're going to again still give you as much information as we can and little bite-sized videos here, so that again it's not so much for you to watch, but then at the same time we want to make sure that you're getting good insight. So again, without further ado, we'll head into it. So again, we always like to say there's two ways of seeing things. Now, with everything going on in the world, we can see that the health paradigm, or what we have going on in our country, in our nation, in the world, is just not really, there's something lacking. There's something that's not quite there. So again, when we look at, there's two ways of seeing things. Again, you could say that there's two ways of seeing sickness and health. One way is the viewing of it as there's a bacteria, there's fungus, there's viruses, there's things outside of us that are going to attack us, our bodies or anything like that. So that's kind of more of that sickness that we want to attack the bug, we want to get rid of. We want to, kill it, destroy it, all that. And so again, at times those can be effective measures, especially if you have severe cases. So again, it's not a bad thing, but at the same or the other flip side of that coin is being able to really help our bodies to heal, help our bodies to be adaptable, so that when there is, different time frames, or cold season, changing the weather, we're still adapting really well to where our bodies are feeling good and functioning well. It's kind of more of creating and maintaining and getting health rather than preventing the sickness, the disease, the bug, etc. And so again, we go to the environmental disease here. Now, we like to bring this up because we always get kind of caught up on the big virus out there, the big cold out there, the big flu or the bacteria, all that. But when we really look at it scientifically here, we can see that there's millions, if not trillions, of viruses around us all the time. And so really we want to make sure that we're able to, again, keep our bodies healthy and whole to where we can defend ourselves from that. And so you can see here too, the human biome and the human microbiome. Those are terms to help us to see that we have different viruses on our skin, bacteria, all that. We have bacteria in our gut, in our digestive tract, that actually helps things work properly. It helps to actually break down foods, different things like that, to where it is when everything is in balance, when everything is at bay. That's what our immune system is really doing, is just helping to do that, to help keep things moderated. Then everything functions well. But when some things get out of hand, when the virus is overgrowing or the bacteria is overgrowing, that's when we start having symptoms or signs or problems. So again, like we said there, the first side of that is the viruses, all that too, the bacteria, the bugs. But when we're able to strengthen our immune system, we're able to adapt and stay healthy throughout the whole year. And so again, it comes to a matter of whether we want to always be thinking about or fearing or worrying about the bug, the issue, or the thing out there, or do we want to make sure that we are doing the right thing is necessary for our bodies to maintain good natural health. And so again, two main factors here too is our nervous system and our immune system. You kind of say that the nervous system is kind of more of our communication center, like our master control center, but it's actually helping to direct and dictate what's all going on throughout our cells, our immune system, our digestive system, all that too. So of course, our immune system is like our defense system. It's able to, you would say, clean up the bacteria, the viruses, or it's able to defend us in times of need. Now, when the nervous system is almost, when it's kind of overwhelmed, or if it's not working properly, it just means that it's in a mode that could be either adaptive or maladaptive for us to be able to fight off those bugs. So take for instance, is that when our nervous system is more in our fight or flight mode, when it's more geared up for immediate threat in our vicinity or our environment, it means that we're putting a lot of energy and attention outside of us, and that again is going to help us to either run, flee, fight, or hide, and that is part of that sympathetic mode. Now that's very important and that's very good when there actually is an immediate threat. But in today's society, those immediate threats aren't really there. It's more of the stresses that we have in our environment due to many other factors. So the opposite side there, or the other side, is just more of being able to help our nervous system to regulate properly so that we're able to adapt properly and then be into more of this called parasympathetic or rest and digest system or mode. And this mode actually helps to encourage our immune system to have good energy to actually help build up to where we can, again, adapt, and we can help the immune system to keep the bacteria, the fungus, the viruses, which are all kind of inside our bodies and on our bodies, at bay. And when we keep them at bay, they actually help ourselves to do well throughout our life. And so again, it comes down to more of a balance like that. Now, chiropractic, again, is helping balancing the brain to balance the body systems, which again, part of the body systems is the immune system, and then less interference leads to better communication. Of course, too, when our body, our brain and body are well connected, we're communicating properly, there's no interference, again, then it's able to actually display good health. Because when our nervous system is regulating things properly, when it's able to give the right signals to the body, then it's able to, again, do what it needs to display health. Because our bodies have a very unique, or not unique, but it has a very good intelligence with that it knows what to do. There's trillions of processes going on all the time, and when we're able to do that well, we're able to balance things out, then it's actually able to do that properly in a good, healthy way. And so again, the stressors that we talk about too is just the traumas, kind of like physical injuries here and there. Toxins, it could be toxins in different areas such as our water, food, all that stuff. Thoughts, again, that's kind of part of how we think, our emotions, all that. When we're able to have a good, healthy nervous system, it's able to balance that out properly. And so really it's that we're able to have good, healthy responses to our environment. And then technology, again, this is just another one on there just to say that technology in itself is not bad, but it can be an influence that actually could be detrimental to how our bodies and our nervous systems operate properly. And then just getting back to the greatest health attribute is our ability to adapt, our adaptability. And so when our adaptability is very strong, it's very high, then whatever is going on in our immediate environment, whatever the stresses that could be here and there, our body is able to actually go stronger to where it can adapt to those stresses. So it's like a person going to a gym, they work out and they start at a certain weight because that stress load is what that body can handle at that time. But as they grow stronger and stronger, then their body is able to adapt and actually lift that certain weight. So it's similar to that process where like our bodies, our immune system, all that, we're able to, again, build that adaptability up to where it's able to handle more and more stress. Because again, we're all gonna have stress here and there in our lives. It's just, again, how we're able to respond.